Today, I'm going to give you my top tips on how to use the Streamer desktop to increase your conversions. So first of all, I would say what you want to do is go to Live Product Sets, create product set, and then pick the products that you want to generally sell in all of your live streams. This is going to save you a lot of time if you have done this previously, and every single live stream, you're adding products like for each one. It takes a long time, especially when you have 100 products. Live product sets saves you time, and you can save the baskets or the carts that have the highest conversions. So if you see, for example, that certain products are doing well, you can put that at the top of the basket, and then all you have to do is press add new products, live product sets, and then select your product set, and that will all jump into, oh no, some are sold out, but it will all jump into here. And as you can see on this account specifically, we have the Valentine's Day deal, where it's really saying, limited edition, we have this deal during the live stream. What else you can do is go to live stream campaigns, and what you'll see is there will be some campaigns here, and you should register for all of them, because these campaigns mean free traffic to your live stream and more coupons for your customers. So you really have to, if you can, register to all of these campaigns, which will happen in the future. For showcase products, the order here is very important. So this is what's seen on your account when they go to your showcase. So if you have a high selling product, put that at the top, because that's what they're going to see first. My third tip is if you go to live stream analytics and you go to one of your live streams that you think didn't do well or did well, you press details on here. If you go to the viewers tab here, you can see the amount of impressions that TikTok is pushing to this live stream. And what an impression is literally someone that scrolled to your live stream and saw your image. It doesn't matter how long they stayed for. If they saw your live stream, then that's an impression. So this one had 119,000 impressions in 2 hours, 29 minutes. That's quite a decent amount. However, you see here the live stream entrances was only 5,000. And this is the amount of people that actually clicked through from the view to looking at the live stream. So that's a conversion rate, a CVR of 4.25%. Now with an entertainment live stream, a non-selling live stream, the CVR, a good live stream, is around 15%. So what you really want to do is increase this conversion as high as possible. So you can see, if your live stream's being restricted in traffic, this is going to be a very low number. Or is it that you're not being restricted, but no one's just clicking in? And if no one's clicking in, that means there's a problem with the image of your live stream or the sound quality of your live stream. That means when people scroll to it, they just do not want to click through. So there are ways to improve that. One is, costume, set, sound. It's also the creative part. What is the reasoning people want to click into that live stream? What are you offering them in that first 5 seconds? So this is where you can see this data, and it's just very important to see. From a live stream entrance to a product impression. So this 5,000 people that entered, how many products did they see? And this is when the product's pinned or shows up on the screen. That's an impression. So, or if they click on the cart and then click on a product, that's an impression. So this is an okay number. I mean, one person's basically seeing 3 products, which is pretty decent. And then from the product impression, how many clicks are you getting? And this is really like, are you convincing these customers that they should be buying? Are they clicking on the product and looking into more information? And then once they click on the product, are they purchasing? So at each stage, you can see, okay, what's my conversion? And you can compare, what I would recommend, compare your live streams from day to day and see if that's rising and see where it's not rising. And where it isn't rising, you can try and find a solution. Let's say the product click to the orders paid for is low. Well, is that because there are no reviews on the product, or there is a bad review that people are reading? That could be a reason. Or is it because if the product impression and the product click is low, is that because the name of the product isn't enticing, or is it the product itself people aren't that interested in? These are all ways to see this data, and I think this is super, super useful, and you should definitely take advantage. Now, another tip is if you go to the user profile, you can really see like who's purchasing. So this one, for example, 83% of the people purchasing are over 34 years old. So as you can see, it's very much a higher user demographic. 70% women and 50% are using Samsung phones, which is very interesting. How you can use this data is when you run ads on your live stream, you can actually target these people that are your main customers, rather than, you don't really want to target 18 to 25 year olds because they're not watching at all, or they're not buying at all, say. But the viewers here, if we go to viewers, there's only 9% that's 18 to 24 year old. And this is the algorithm deciding that this age group doesn't like your products. I mean, they've seen the live stream and they don't buy ever. So they stop recommending to younger people. And this is correct in this particular live stream because the main consumers are 34 and up. But you can use this to your advantage when buying ads. And you can also see what's interesting in this one particularly. The devices, only 29% are Samsung, but actually the buyers are 50% Samsung. So a Samsung user is much more likely to buy these products, which is also true because a lot of these products are not Apple made, and an Apple consumer for tech, for example, are probably more likely to want to purchase something that can connect to their Apple devices. So there's definitely little things like this that really can increase your conversions, and you can consider who to target when you're making these ad campaigns and this content. So my last tip, if you go to the live dashboard, when you're live particularly, you'll see a graph on the top right-hand corner like this. Now this graph is probably one of the most important graphs because it's showing how many people like your live stream. So when you start a live stream, generally TikTok will push you a lot of traffic, and then it will start to test the people that entered the room, how they interacted with the live stream. And so here you can see 180 people entered, 177 people left. So it's not the best start, but it's okay. For a live stream, this is quite normal. However, if you are able to keep a lot of these people in the room for over a minute, for example, you're going to see TikTok think, wow, a lot of people are staying in this room. I'm going to push it more and more traffic. If you're not keeping, or if you're only keeping, half of them people in the room, then it's going to push you less traffic. And so as you can see on this live stream, you saw roughly, 40 people entering and leaving the room. And if you're seeing this live and TikTok is pushing you, 40 people, 20 to 40 people a minute, that's actually quite good. It's okay to continue. However, when traffic drops like this at the end, and they're not pushing you any more traffic, it might be time to end the stream. And this is good to know. If TikTok's not pushing you traffic, you should end the stream. But if TikTok is pushing you traffic, but you're not seeing any people in the room, that's because they're leaving instantly. And that's when you need to consider, okay, is there something wrong with my live stream? Is there a reason that people aren't staying for a long period of time? And the better you can get at that, the more traffic TikTok will send into your live stream and the more conversions you will make. Something else to notice is you're not always going to make money with the most people in the room. You might be selling a higher priced product and that payment will take a longer period of time. So as you can see here on the revenue, actually most of the revenue was generated when there was the least traffic. And that's because sometimes, depending on your product, it's not something you're going to buy without thinking about. This is a $150 order. They're going to spend a little bit of time talking to you, thinking about whether they should purchase it. And then they'll purchase it, 20, 30 minutes later when they've decided. So you shouldn't always consider, oh, I need to get all these people in the room constantly. There is the longer tail of, oh, they might purchase in 30 minutes or an hour or so when they're more comfortable. But I'll be making another video in detail about this, which you can check out on our channel. So that's my 5 tips for today, and thank you for watching.